I pretty much just woke up. I got some things on my mind that I kind of want to ask people. And I was kind of uncomfortable getting on here to ask about it because I'm pretty sure everybody else has that same problem. But my main question is, why is it so hard to kind of, for especially guys like me, why is it very hard to find a girl that you would want to take on a date? I already kind of know what type of guy I am. This ain't gonna really be no video where it's gonna, uh, how you say it, not gonna knock them down or whatever. But I will sit here and say this, like for the past few years, cause see, I'm 27. I've been doing this at my high school. First off, I'm gonna say I'm not no shooter. I've always been afraid to really go after females because I never really got taught any of that. I didn't have my dad to teach me any of that. I had older brothers because they was all born in the 80s. I was born in the 98. So they was damn near grown, so they was gone. I had my mother, but didn't really, teach me anything besides only one thing. And I guess back then she had she witnessed some things, so she'll call them dirty bitches and shit like that. So I was warned about that. Um, I've always stayed to myself. I grew up um, in my room all throughout my high school years, playing on the Nintendo Wii, every other thing. So I never shot at no females. I've actually had, I think, at least two of my family members that asked me if I was gay or and shit like that. I specifically told them no. It's just the fact that I don't know how to really go after females. There's any voices that would be in my head. Yeah, I guess you could say self-esteem, low confidence. I've been fixing on that. I once told myself that you're not gonna find anybody um, if you're just gonna sit here and stay in the house all day. I mean, the only person that deeply knows what I'm desiring is my grandmother because I've always spoke to her, and um, so she really knows how much I wanted a girlfriend. Go on a date with them, park, hell, carry one on my back just as a playish thing. Take them out to eat wherever we go, wherever I go. You pretty much go. Hold hands. Um, Go to the movies. However you thought it. Like I'm one of those traditional guys. Um, I can't. After all these years, I really realized that I'm not one of my brothers. So I've had to really realize that there are times where religion comes to play and where I really realize that I'm not my brother. I can't really do that to no female. And I just want to know, why is it that females give you their numbers after you specifically said that if you are not cool with this or fond of this, do not give me your number. I wanted to follow up by saying that it'll save both of our times, really and truly, because I'm out here, I'm looking for something. I'm looking for a girl. I'm not looking to really chase like that. I'm not really looking, because throughout all these years growing up, I done heard these terms like simping, chasing, tricking. I'm not really looking to do all of that. And some females have they sit here and they say apply pressure and this and that. I've done that before, and yet that never really got me anywhere but anger in my heart. And I've never went out there to ever make a female uncomfortable, but I will have to admit that I have been getting angry because I'm like, it has to be somebody out there, whether it's my race, white girls, Hispanic girls, Pakistani, don't really care, Asian, has to be someone out there that would like a guy that wants to be traditional and actually looking to really work on things. how this generation is, it is kind of hard to do so. And like I said, I'm not really trying to make a video of downing women, but it really just seems like their followers, they talk about the dangers they face outside. Well, I don't be a danger because, like I just said, 9 times out of 10, I'm not really a shooter. I've always been afraid. This is where I also would get on myself. That's why you don't have nothing. That's why you can't really find anything, because you being afraid. And it's like, yeah, the rejection part, but it's really just wasting my time because I don't want to sit here and have a person's number in my phone, and then I'll play it safe, and then I'll text them, and then all of a sudden I don't really hear from them anymore. And that's really being disrespectful to me. I never once disrespected these females. They disrespected me by giving me their numbers. I don't come at them aggressively, come at them softly. Some of them, and I don't understand, some of them don't even like that. So what's the point of wanting a good guy or a good personality guy, and then when he actually shows up, y'all look at the pages and say the word seems boring. But then y'all get another book and you can barely understand the page and it's a little bit dirty. And you say, seems interesting, and close it and keep it near you. You know, there are women that'll sit there and say they sit around and they wait for God to give them the man that they're looking for. I've had some thoughts. I had some deep thinkings, and I said to myself, eventually their fruit starts to show. So they want somebody to literally like spoil them, treat them like princess. No God is finna give his sons that he blessed financial wealth to somebody that just wants them to spend on them. I used to be a bit suicidal because I didn't think no actual females would actually like me, but yet I'm still here. There are men really killing themselves because they really feel like no women will ever look at them. And this is out. Because they really feel like no women would literally look at them. And I just came to a conclusion to just really just say, women really has it easy when it comes to looking for love, because they're gonna find it. They're always gonna see attentions. Even the 304s, they're always gonna receive attention. Guys like us can really just sit here and we'll be talking to our grandmothers, and I'm really giving my grandmother my spirit, and really saying that I'm not confident that I'll find someone. God knows that I'm wanting to find somebody. I'm literally wanting to take a girl on a date. I'm literally wanting to be on the phone, chat with them. I really want to be like, hey, let's go to the park. Hey, let's go to the movies. Hey, there's this event going on. Let's go there. Or let's go on a trip to another city. Let's go see what kind of foods they got. Let's explore. Let's just travel. Everything romantical I would want to really do. Throughout all my years, I figured out that's like, see, that's the side that I'm on, but that's the side that is not respected or desired. No women really desire those guys. I don't understand how rappers and drug dealers and ballers, they're getting everywhere and literally getting success. And my grandmother, she's from the Jim Crow area, so sitting here saying that other women are better than black women, that's not how it's gonna be with her. But I really had to be honest with her, and by basically saying it's like, I kind of don't even really like my own women. Like, my own women don't like me. My own women will sit there and probably laugh at me or used me. They did it before in high school. I'm still kind of affected by all of that shit in high school, but yet I don't throw it on any other females. It's just the fact that I have it in the back of my head, and it was just like this might be a waste of time over here. But who knows? Let's just see. So I literally just say like, hey, you have a really nice smile, and you seem very genuine. You seem like you have an energy that you would want to be around. If anything, I would like to take you out. Now, if you have a number, I'll get it. But if you ain't okay with that, don't give me your number. Let's just part ways. This girl sat here and she literally smiled, like looking down, and was just like, if I didn't want to give you my number, I wouldn't have given it to you. And I wanted to follow up by saying y'all can still be uninterested and give a number, and the guy will literally text y'all and y'all won't say nothing. So just in case if I mess something up, and it might actually be something there, I didn't say it. But lo and behold, it is what I think it is. And on this phone that I'm recording now, four messages, nothing. If you sit here and you say you're at work and you're busy, well, 2 or 3 days pass by. And I do Lyft as well, so you're not really busy. And I don't know if it's just the way I looked or sound, or sometimes I feel like, religiously speaking, maybe I am possibly getting protected. It's just that sometimes I'll vent to God about how annoying it is to keep coming across the same females over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm trying to look for something. I'm trying to look for love. Later down the line, I would like to have kids. To be honest with you, I was born in '98. My dad is not gonna be able to see any kids of mine because he's already up there. So he's not gonna be able to see them. My grandmother, she's not gonna be here forever, so she won't see them. Everybody was able to see my other brother's kids, but I'm not saying I want a kid right now, but I am saying that I really feel like they're gonna pass on, and I won't have no one that will possibly see my kid maybe years to come because they're not here anymore. My brothers will, and their kids will, because they grew up a bit. My mother would, but my dad didn't. So basically, boy or girl, you're gonna be like me. You never gonna know who your grandfather is, but you know who your grandma is, and your great grandma is not really around anymore. But then again, I could probably not be around anymore, and it gets very, very depressing. I really thought about going outside of my race, but it was kind of scary to do so because I knew that our skin color is not really accepted even by the females unless it's fetish wise, so I choose not to really do that. I don't really like one night stands. I don't want that. I'd rather just have them instead. If that makes me sound some type of way or look some type of way, I really truly believe that y'all are not good at all. If the females are looking at me, laughing at me in some type of way, I think y'all are the ones that we're being protected from. Because if we're literally sitting here want to have hearts to hearts with y'all, and y'all are literally sitting there just looking at it and don't really see nothing for it, then all at the same time, I don't think that God is going to give y'all anything. Years on later, they say where are all the good men's at? The good men's are literally right here. I'm not trying to sit here and say I'm perfect, but I will sit here and say I'm one of them because I'm not looking to come outside to do any damage to any fucking female, especially emotionally, because she could be more crazier than me. Who knows? I could probably do something to her. She end up wanting to kill me. I don't want to fucking deal with that. I don't like love triangles. I damn sure not gonna be in that. One of us is gonna die. I might die. You might die. He might die. Or all three of us might die. He might kill both of us and kill himself. My dad gave me that story. I had a cousin that was in that. He died. I don't want to be a part of that shit. spoken to some white girls. It seems like I had better conversations with them than my own people. Hispanics, it's a little awkward, but um, like I said, I'm not really here to bank on my own people. But to be honest with you, it's kind of really hard to go with my own people because they don't want to move. They don't look for nothing. They don't want to look for nothing. I even tried older women in their 30s. They'll go on Instagram talking about these YNs, and they be coming up to them and be talking to them, and it's like, yeah, I can be one of them because I'm thinking it's possible that I can find love with older women just to see. Y'all do no different. Y'all give me y'all numbers, and y'all don't say nothing back. And I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, well, I guess that's time wasting number 37, I guess. And I'm just like, I don't understand why the fuck you keep giving me your damn number. Y'all keep giving me your numbers and y'all don't really see nothing there. And it was like, I'm not out here to just keep failing like that. I may get some failures, but I'm saying that every time I shoot my shot 100% time in my heart, I'm going to miss. And then when y'all give me y'all numbers and y'all don't say nothing, I have missed. I don't want to sit here and keep having to text you just to see if you're gonna say something. It's like it's just at that point I'm finally learning how y'all functioning, and I literally want to sit here and say it seems like just women are just waste of time. Like I've even looked up to the sky and asked God, what is these people right here? What is these women? You created them specifically for us, but yet they're not out here. I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to experience love for the first time. I've never really had a girlfriend, so I'm trying to get one. And I can't find one because all of my women here literally keep giving me their numbers and there's nothing there. I'm not coming to approach them any type of way. I don't call them bitches. I don't call them hoes. I don't walk up to them calling them that. I don't aggressively get in their space. I give them space. Is that the reason why I'm not getting any females? Because I'm not giving them no space? Or I'm not calling them no hoes or no bitches? But where are the females that actually don't want to hear that? And where are some of the romantical females? Give me the romantical females. Do not give me these females that will literally sit there, take a compliment, feel flattered, but still don't want to fool with you. It's like I'm gonna actually make a comparison because I have a Nintendo 64 and I play Donkey Kong. And you know how you have to feed that hippo a bunch of bananas in order to get through? That's not what I'm looking for because I can keep doing that for many, 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 many times and realize that's how I got it in high school. I did that many, 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 many times. It didn't get me nowhere, but just more depression, just a little bit more anger and frustration and annoyance come out. I was bitter. I tried to show signs to my mother when I was in high school that I was beginning to hate females because I never really could understand it. I didn't have an uncle that would sit me on my lap and actually tell me about females. I didn't have that type of uncle that would sit there and send girls towards me to just to bring up my confidence level. I literally had to build my confidence level up. I literally had to build my self-esteem up. Every single thing that a guy would need to want to go talk to a female. I'm still working on it, but yet I can sit here and say is that I can literally go up there. I can literally speak. I can literally just sit there and ask for their number because that's the first step of finding love, finding your wife, finding some like how I met your mother. That's one step. You get her number, you talk to her, you get her number, you let her know your intentions, what's on your mind. I'm just looking to take you on a date. If you like the first one, don't mind the second one. Eventually my arm is gonna be around your shoulders because if you're gonna come out here, literally eat with me, or literally come to the movies with me, or walk to the park with me, go to an event with me, come to a concert with me, or something, anything that has us vibing with each other and talking to each other, filling out our energies, that means that you are liking me. I haven't come across that. In all the years that I have grown up, I have never come across that. Some girls from the ghetto, like sunny side of Houston, because I stay in Fresno, Texas. That's why I kind of don't really be. That's why I kind of be scared to talk to these Spanish women because I'm also understanding they know they don't really like us either, or if anything, they hate us or their men hate us. So it's kind of hard. Plus they're married. Like, see, they've been married since they was 16, so it's kind of hard to find love with them. And then I had to tell my brother, do you really think a gentleman like me, a nice guy like me, is gonna sit there and be in the hood and gonna find someone without someone knowing that, oh yeah, he's not from here, or if he's from here, he's not like them. I can get what I want out of him. And I had to literally educate him on that. I'm younger than you. I'm like 12, 13 years younger than you, and I'm telling you these things, and he's like, oh, well, yeah, that's true. Exactly. So why are you trying to, you know, why are you sitting there telling me this lie about I can get a girl down there? No, I cannot. I said earlier that I literally had conversations, better conversations with white girls. It's just the fact that I never really asked for their numbers because I just thought that, okay, just because they're conversating with you doesn't mean nothing. They might not like your skin color at all. They may seem nice, so I've always approached my women, which were the blacks, but I always had a disappointing time, whether they be older, my age, or younger. And I just don't understand why is it that I'm having such a hard time. They would never have a hard time. All they gotta do is just wear tights. Dude's gonna be looking. That's all they need. They can sit here and say, I don't need no guy. Of course you don't. Because if you got guys shooting their shot at you, it's like getting high. You got guys that has eyes looking at you, that's like a high. Then you got some that say that they do be looking, they just be on alert. I don't think they really do. Because there are some dudes that dress more ghettoer than I do, and you give it to them, but I will dress in a way that I like, and all of a sudden, they like they're afraid or something, or don't really trust it or something. And really and truly, I don't really trust them or y'all, but if I want to look for something or find something, I have to come outside. It can just be a cute smile, a nice personality, or a nice hair, and I'll say something to you. And shit is really depressing when I really think about it. It has to be a white girl out there. It has to be a black girl out there. It has to be an Asian girl or a Pakistani girl that would literally sit there and just be like, I would love to go on dates and then we'll see how it goes. Shit, I would love that too. Even if it doesn't get anywhere, I can at least finally say, well, I've been on a date with a female. I have fun. I know I have fun. Literally. Hopefully she had fun herself. If she didn't, maybe I'll say, let's try it the second time and let's see where it could go. What do you fancy? And she might not even fancy any of that. She may just fancy because you just have a nice personality. You're very chill. You're very laid back. And I was just like, oh, okay. I never heard that before, but that's okay, yeah. So, um, something fell. Yeah. I'm going to have to do something to that thing. It fell down because um, instead of just taking my anger outside, I let it be on the inside. There are times where I actually kicked my wall and that's why that one kind of fell. There are times where I got woken up from my dream because a little special evil one decided to infiltrate my dreams and make it embarrassing, shameful, bad to the point I get up and I'm just like, what kind of dream is that? And I just punched the wall. That's why you kind of see something fall. So it's just that I used to wake up depressed every single time. You get on this YouTube, you start seeing channels like Book of Alpha Anatomy, if I said his name right, or uh, Mediocre, the dude that was very cool with Kevin Samuels. I've seen some of Kevin Samuels stuff. girls really don't like nice guys, nice gentleman guys. And when I realize, when I say gentleman, that means that gentleman is someone that literally will spend or pay your bills and all this other stuff. Because I even tried to find love with ones that already had a kid, and when I get their numbers, I thought something was going, but then I kept hearing this bills part, bills part, bills part. Or I'm going on a trip, or I just got back from the trip. A lot of loose ends to tie up, and I'm just like, it sounds like you telling me that you going through all this financial things, and you're looking for somebody to dead weight it. I just cut it off because I'm just like, even if I did do that, where's that gonna get me? I not the smartest, but I will kind of sit here and say, oh, if he did that, then that means he'll pretty much do any other things, and that's not gonna be at the good direction. So I decided not to really do that. Where are the fucking females that's not even on that shit? Some of them are quiet. Some of them are a little bit too quiet, so I wouldn't even talk to them. I could possibly pass up a bunch of females that I probably could have had, but because they're a little bit too quiet, I don't think nothing is there. I'll sit here and even hear a voice in my head and say she wouldn't like you because of your skin color. I truly believe that. And it's been on like that since high school. So I just never really understood. It has to be somebody out there. I'm gonna keep trying and don't want to give up, but I will sit here and say that this shit is getting very fucking annoying. Sit here and keep coming across a bunch of women that you will literally speak to, get the number from, and they don't say nothing back to you. Like, I can be a professional hacker and really do some shit with your number, but instead, after 2 or 3 unanswered messages or an unanswered question, what are you doing on the weekends? Because I'm sure you don't work on the weekends, and if you do work on the weekends, maybe I'll still take you out even when you get off of work. They don't say nothing at all. It's like keeping me from finding love because they don't want to find nothing or don't want to look for nothing, and I'm just like, why the hell do I keep coming across these type of females that don't want nothing really, and they're not telling you that. They're literally letting you shoot your shot, and you think that you're making it, when really and truly, they have the basketball the whole time. It's an illusion that you made it. And I don't like illusions at all.